of men telling me, oh, well, you know, you hardcore. Yes, I am.
Can you handle it?
Oh, well, yeah. What you bringing to the table? I am the table.
You ate the table.
I don't understand why you wouldn't want a woman like me. I am successful. I'm rich. I can fight.
That's what you want from your man. This is the big mistake. These women are exhibiting all the classic signs of that women suffer from in everyday life. They become the qualities they want in a man, and they don't understand why the men don't want them back. You becoming strong and powerful and successful is you trying to acquire the qualities of the man you want because you don't think you can actually get that man. And so you've come up with another way to the mountaintop thinking this will attract what you want. This would be the equivalent of a man becoming soft, vulnerable, passive, and dependent, and wondering why no woman wants him. You see, the men are telling you that they don't want it. They've told you.
I don't understand why you wouldn't want a woman like me. I am successful.
See, that means the men have told you. They've told you you're too aggressive. They're telling you we don't want that. And you are yelling at them saying you should. Just like Michelle Obama, who is yelling at you saying you should love my blackness.
Our beauty is so powerful. It's worthy of demanding the respect that we're owed.
You can't force people to feel any type of way. They have tried. We are currently living under that system that has run a multi-decade brainwashing program that has come as close as humanly possible to making people feel the way the government wants them to feel. And it's all falling apart now because eventually the human spirit comes out and goes, I want to be.
What happens when the internet's most unapologetically savage comedian runs into entitled Karens, delusional activists, and comedians who get a little too soft? You get Leonarda Jonie. Today we're breaking down her harshest comebacks, and stick around because the final clip, Leonarda's scorched earth takedown of Akash Singh's simping, is one of the most unfiltered monologues she has ever delivered. Let's get into it.
Exposure to the high end of Chicago, and to access those places and not be accused of stealing, you realize very early on that you better let them hear you talk, or, you know, come in with the right LaSac case, or else you would be watched. And
gee, why would they think a bunch of black kids in sweats and hoodies are stealing?
Oh my God, they steal it!
How you show up, especially when it comes to white folks looking at young black kids, that how you present can sometimes save your life.
I wish there was an outfit that white people could wear that would save their life around black teens, basketball players, whatever new colloquial saying that newspapers want to write because they don't want to say black kids. Tell us the outfit because we'll wear it. The problem is that you people keep stealing, and then when people notice, you start screaming racism. Instead of complaining about the white people who are noticing the way that black people don't follow the law, maybe you should preach to black people that they should, I don't know, follow the law.
Leonarda responding with zero hesitation. Whether you agree or not, she delivers it in that tone only she can pull off. Then we move into one of the wildest clips, a woman confronting a situation in a locker room, and Leonarda praising her loudly.
You know you're in a bad place when the person making the most sense is the loud black woman.
Go Jim! Men! Grown men with big in the women's locker room! And that's why I'm getting kicked out, and I want to make sure the girls know.
I never thought I'd be so happy to see a video of a black woman shouting, but this is like maybe a purpose that we could actually use black women for. Put black women in a movie theater, everybody gets annoyed with them. But if we put black women where the trans women are, we already have the soldiers, they're just fighting the wrong battles.
The girls are walking in and they're seeing the commotion, and they actually chime in and say, yo, I don't know what.
The white women don't know what to do. Who do we support in the Victim Olympics? My gay race training didn't prepare me for the Olympics of the woke. See, this is the classic perverted male psyche, and you women don't understand, and you've yelled at all the men who tried to warn you about this and protect you, and now the turtles are coming home to roost.
Then comes one of her most viral moments, shutting down an immigrant complaining about America's culture.
Talked about Christianity, all of this. I'm not even Christian, and I'm here standing to show support. Why are we making Christianity one of the major thing that you have to have in common to be one of you guys, to show that?
Why are you making your number one religion that is part of your country the requirement to be part of your country? Why don't you make it being a Hindu like me so everybody can on the street for free? I don't understand why your Christian country that was made and founded by European Christians would want Christianity to be important for the kind of immigrants you are bringing in. This does not make sense to my stupid brain, because growing up we did not have nutrition, we had cows. So now I cannot understand this thing that you want to make important that has held your society together forever.
Short but iconic. The moment she calls out the hypocrisy of the support all women mantra. Leonarda refuses to play pretend. If a woman's wrong, she says it loudly.
By the way, this is always what women always say to me. What woman makes fun of other women like this? Shame on you. Wait a second, I thought we were supposed to support all women. Why aren't you supporting me and calling out stupid women? Oh no, is that a paradox? My female brain can't handle this. I like it. Also, Sheila's fat, so opinion discarded.
All right, the next one is definitely one of Leonarda's most controversial moments.
If you like your life, you want to keep your job, tone it down with the anti-Semitism. Next time you want to screw the Jew, I'm gonna screw you. There's nothing to worry about. We run some of your media, but who should we leave it to? The Palestinians? They can't even run water. You sound like a bunch of whiny babies. Oh, the Jews! I can't own a house because of the Jews. Black people are killing me because of the Jews. I'm a to pornography because of the Jews. I don't know what this world's come to when you can't buy people anymore. What is happening? Doesn't matter who Charlie Kirk. Donnie, I sent you $100 million for you to take care of this. Do you think I gave you $100 million because I'm your best friend? Because I'm your best friend, Donnie? I don't like being like this. I'm a nice lady. I want to be with my grandchildren. I want my grandchildren to understand they're better than everybody else. And it's hard when they go online and there's a bunch of people accusing the Jews of what we're doing.
And now, Akash Singh giving an emotional tribute to his wife, and Leonarda responds with one of the most scathing, unfiltered, and extremely honest monologues of her entire catalog.
Akash Singh's wife is pretty.
First of all, I want to say to Amma, happy birthday. All of this is possible because you told me I could do everything that I wanted. And it's the best decision I ever made my entire life was to marry this woman right here.
Men, for the love of God, do not tell your woman that the only reason you are as successful as you are is because of her. Because you don't understand how women will use this against you and how this makes us lose respect for you. We don't want a man that we built up. We want a man who was built. We want a man who was capable, who was self-motivated, who accomplished all of this stuff. Sure, maybe he was inspired by us, but he did this by his own force of will and ability. So when you look at your woman and you say, this is all possible because of you, you've been watching too many Jew rom-coms that boost up these beta simp men as something to be looked up to. And in the script, the woman looks at him like, oh yes. In reality, she's throwing up in her mouth because this is disgusting to us. Then when you further say something like, my only regret is that I get to marry you once, There's no coming back from this, Akash. You think you're being poetic in classic Indian male fashion. You're being cringe.
Whether you think she's brutal or brilliant, this clip is pure Leonarda Jonie. Sharp, intense, comedic, overwhelming, and absolutely unapologetic.
You guys will notice that girls have a disproportionate sense of the kind of man they think they can get based on the kind of man they've been able to sleep with. So it's leading to an inflated self-esteem and a sense that I won't settle until I get that kind of man to marry me. And what they don't realize is just because a man sleeps with you does not mean that that's the kind of man that you can get. In fact, the kind of man that you can get is the kind of man who's willing to give you a relationship when you don't sleep with him, which is precisely why most women just throw their body on the mattress because they don't want to find out, because they don't want to accept rejection. Well, fellas, I got some bad news for you too. Fellas like Akash, who have somehow managed to string together some success through being someone's sidekick, also have an inflated sense of the kind of woman they can get based on buying them. Fellas, just because you can buy a woman does not mean that this is the kind of woman that you are actually due. So if you really want to know what kind of woman you can get, do not showcase all of your financial wares, because once again, this is how you will attract a disloyal, disreputable.
And that wraps up today's compilation of Leonarda Jonie's harshest comebacks. Let me know in the comments which clip hit the hardest.